Hi there. So I have seen dozens of posts raving about Speed Dry from Mr. Nolas. This is the first thing I've ever bought from them. I follow their page. I watch a lot of Rachel's tutorials. But this is my first actual purchase, and I'm actually really, really excited. I watched one of the videos on the page that someone made. I think it was one of their admins. You need to stir this a certain amount of time, and you need to work it onto your cup a certain amount of time to be able to really get all those bubbles out, to really give it that perfect combo. So I have my shop light nearby so I can stir it in front of a heat source. These have been in my house, so they're kind of colder than I want them to be, but that'll be easily remedied. They came in this really great beefy plastic, so in case anything went wrong, it was self-contained. And also, they've got it taped up, so that's extra cautious. That's great. So I'm going to mix up 20 milliliters. I know it's too much for the cup that I've got for my first project with it, but I have another one on standby, ready to go. So I'm going to pour 10 of each, stir it in front of my heat, and then massage it in. You want to stir it for about 3 minutes from what I can find online. You want to make sure, just like with any epoxy, you don't have any of those weird swirls of unmixed in your cup. When they say this is thick, they are not kidding. It's very thick. So I'm going to just stir this up, like I said, roughly 3 minutes until it's completely back to clear. And then we'll pull the cup over and get started. All right, we are mixed thoroughly. Lots of bubbles because it's so thick. No stress. It was recommended to put it on in little, thin swipes. That's not the right word for it. You know what I mean. Using my oldest turner, Old Faithful. It's not level the way the angle I have it. So we want to go on nice and thin layers because this is really thick. Kind of see how slowly it's moving. And that was with me stirring it in front of my heat lamp. I'm going to speed this up. Actually, I'm not going to bother recording that. It's the same thing over and over. Got a layer on there. Decently thin considering how thick this is. So now it's recommended that you just massage it for a couple of minutes. What that will do is help pop those micro bubbles. And then what I will do is put my heat lamp, my shop light. It's not a heat lamp, it's a shop light, but it doubles as the same thing. I will put that over here by it. I'm gonna go get groceries and I'm gonna see how it feels. I will record me testing it out just so we can see, because man, I know I love my Liquidy Split, but if this kind of gives me another option, it's great. Looks pretty good so far. I wanted to record this before I ran away. The very few bubbles that were left torched real easily. I just zapped them with the torch. I see one that I missed. But it didn't take me long. Pretty much just 1 or 2 rotations of just torching it. And it's looking pretty beautiful. So I'm going to get my light. You can kind of see my shadows weird over here because of it. Get it positioned and walk away. We were gone a little longer than planned, 2:45 to about 10 till 6. So I wish I would have gotten home sooner, but here's the results. Moment of truth. The timer was only set for, I guess, 2.5 hours. It looks like it just barely went off. We went to get groceries and we went and ate dinner, and now we're back. You just saw the time difference there. It was literally what, 2 hours and 45 minutes? I've not touched this yet. So here we go. I guess for starters, let's turn this all back on. I'll turn off that little light there. So here we go. Holy crap, that's amazing. I love it. So I see 0 bubbles. I do see a piece of lint that is on me. That is not on the coating, but man, I like it. So I'll do one more coating just to smooth out my little lint piece there. And that one will be done. And then the other one I used the remainder on was this one, this textured one. And it was pretty good coverage there. I was expecting to have to do probably 3 coats of epoxy on this cup anyways. And with as thick as that other one is, it's possible that I'm only going to need to do 1 more layer. So pretty good. And it's not that much price difference from what I normally use, which is kind of nice. So if you're looking for something that will cure pretty fast, like I said, I had my shop light on here, so I'm sure that had something to do with it. But this is the Speed Dry Glass Coat. Their other one is called Glass Coat, but this one is, they call it Speed Dry. So I call that a win. It's pretty good. I think they sell the little spouts for these as well. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. One last view. I'm happy with it. We'll do another coat right now. Have a good one. I failed to mention that there was like 0 smell. It was amazing. Even after torching it, which I didn't have my mask on like I should have. I still didn't have any smell. It was so great. And those little spouts, they have a bunch of different colors. So however you color coordinate, they're $1 a piece. I just did not pay attention. I already have them in my cart now. But it's good. No smell. If you're sensitive to the smells, that doesn't mean you don't have to wear your PPE. That's on me. Don't tell anybody.